dear students. Today we are going to discuss about another important topic in your 10th biology from 3rd lesson, transportation. Here, what is the topic? Single and double circulation. First, we are going to discuss about single circulation. What is single circulation? If blood flows through the heart only once for completing one circulation is called as single circulation. Okay, once again repeat the definition. If blood flows through the heart only once for completing one circulation is called as a single circulation. Here we are able to find this single circulation in aquatic animals like fishes. Where we are finding single circulation? In fishes. Okay, what happened? The fish body, it contains the heart, and that heart contains only two chambers. That is one atrium and one ventricle. One atrium and one ventricle is present in the heart of a fish. Okay, if you see the circulation, single circulation is present in the fish body. Here see heart. What is this? Heart. The blood, which is deoxygenated, is just travel to the gills. Okay, here near to the gills, what happens? Near to the gills, absorption of oxygen and release of carbon dioxide takes place. Okay, inside the gills, absorption of oxygen and release of carbon dioxide, gaseous exchange takes place inside the gills. Okay, see here children. Later from the gills, the oxygenated blood, after oxygenation takes place inside the gills. After the process of oxygenation, the blood, oxygenated blood just travel or flow throughout the body of the fish. Okay, here later they reach the systemic capillaries. Later they may go to the different cells of the fish body. Okay, here the heart of the fish capable to carry only deoxygenated blood. See here, only deoxygenated blood travels through the heart of the fish. Okay, then blood travels from here. If you see, blood travels from the heart to the gills. From the heart to the gills. And what happens inside the gills? The gaseous exchange process may take place. Oxygen will be absorbed and carbon dioxide just release. Okay, like that single circulation occurs inside the fish body. Here blood flows only once through the heart. That's why we call this circulation as single circulation. Simple circulation occurs inside the fish body. Then it is time to discuss about double circulation. The double circulation may take place inside the body of the mammals and birds. We can see double circulation in two organisms. What are that? Mammals and birds. Okay, see children, what is the definition of double circulation? Here, if blood flows through the heart twice, for completing one circulation or completing single circulation is called as double circulation. Okay, if blood flows through the heart twice, not one time, twice. Okay, then it is called as double circulation, as the blood is flowing through the heart two times. That's why we call this circulation as double circulation. And the double circulation undergoes two steps, two circuits. What are the two circuits? See here children. One is pulmonary circulatory system, another one is systemic circulatory system. And the pulmonary circulatory system is the smallest one and the systemic circulatory system somewhat larger one. Then what is this pulmonary circulatory system? What is this systemic circulatory system? We are going to discuss here. You just imagine it is the heart, these are the lungs, these are the body parts. And where does this double circulation start? Okay, see here children, the right ventricle it just contains deoxygenated blood. That deoxygenated blood will be taken by pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery receives the deoxygenated blood from right ventricle. From this right ventricle, the blood flows through the pulmonary artery, finally reaches the lungs. In the lungs, purification of blood takes place. Okay, oxygenation of blood takes place. Deoxygenated blood turns into oxygenated blood. After that purification process, the oxygenated blood flows into pulmonary veins and finally they reach the left atrium. From left atrium, finally they reach the left atrium. Okay, like this, the transfer of blood from a right ventricle to the lungs for purification. Up to this point, we call this circuit as pulmonary circuit. Okay, pulmonary circuit. The pulmonary circuit takes place between two organs. What are the two organs? See here, pulmonary circuit happens between heart and lungs. Heart and lungs. Okay, now the pulmonary circuit is completed. Then move to the systemic circuit. Here, the left atrium sends the blood to the left ventricle. Finally, this left ventricle just send the blood to the aorta, systemic aorta, and this systemic aorta transfers the blood to several branches and finally the blood reaches each and every cell of our body. Okay, from aorta to the body parts, and this circulatory system is called as systemic circuit. Systemic circuit. Okay, like this, by the help of pulmonary circuit and systemic circuit, double circulation will be completed in our body. Okay, see here children, here the heart able to make the blood to flow 2 times. Okay, here the blood is traveling through the heart twice. That's why we call this circulatory system as double circulation. We can see this double circulation in mammals and birds. Okay, I think you understand what is single circulation and what is double circulation well in this video. Once again, recall your memory what I teach. What is single circulation? If blood flows through heart only once for completing single circulation is called as single circulation. Okay, if blood flows through the heart twice for completing single circulation is called as double circulation. Okay, heart nunchi blood okkasari flow aite dani single circulation annam. 2 times flow aite double circulation annam. We are able to find this single circulation in aquatic animals like fishes, and we can able to see the double circulation in mammals as well as birds. Okay, and gaseous exchange takes place in the gills. Gaseous exchange takes place inside the lungs. Okay, here oxygenation process takes place in the lungs. Oxygenation process takes place inside the gills. Okay, here the body parts. I already teach you, aorta is sending oxygenated blood to different parts of our body. There, the body parts, they use the oxygen present in the blood and they may send the carbon dioxide again into the blood, and here the blood again becomes into deoxygenated blood, and that deoxygenated blood will be taken by superior and inferior vena cava. Finally, this vena cava sends the deoxygenated blood to the right atrium, and this right atrium sends the blood to the right ventricle, and this right ventricle sends the blood to the pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery sends the blood to the lungs. Their purification of blood takes place, and that purified oxygenated blood sent to the pulmonary vein. From pulmonary vein, they reach the left atrium and to the right ventricle. Finally, they reach the aorta. After that, aorta sends the blood to different body parts and different cells present in our body. Like that, double circulation happens inside the mammalion's body. Okay, this is about today's session. I'll meet you soon with another interesting topic. Stay tuned to our channel, Learn Best Things with Rama. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel.